Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal podcast. Of course, I'm joined yet again by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, conjuring some of the Hellfire Club screams from the Metal Crypt. Well, what else can we say at the start? We're MVPs of the Irish scene 2024. The two of us. We got awarded on the Metal Cell podcast last night while we were recording the EPs of the year list.
The singles of the year.
I say singles of the year list, singles of the year, singles of the year, singles of the year list. My God, what a
I know.
to that day.
Yeah.
And I messed up the end of the video yesterday completely because as I've watched and I realized at the end my microphone wasn't plugged in. I can assure you, I made sure I was fucking plugged in tonight now. It was just one of those days. But look, I won't go back over whatever happened yesterday. It was yesterday's news, but to get that, I did not expect that.
No, I'm still fucking kind of lost for words.
I couldn't
To be honest
believe it,
with
man.
you.
I couldn't write a post only like holy shit, like
Yeah, yeah,
MVPs of the Irish scene, like that's amazing, like.
yeah,
Oh, I should have brought this down actually because we are getting an award, like
yeah.
When I got this back in the day, the Cranium Titanium best site back in what year was that? 2018. I was thinking that's a one and done.
That's it.
Like,
Yeah,
that's a one and done. I will never get another award.
yeah,
And
yeah,
lo and behold, I'm going to get another one.
yeah.
Two. We're getting two. I got two
Fair
awards.
fucking play.
Jesus, man, that's great. Like,
Yeah,
but look at, and I won't go to my head or anything. I'll just be very happy to receive it, and we'll just keep doing what we're doing. Like,
keep doing it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
it's nice to get recognition though for our year's work, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah. I know.
even though we fully fucking deserved it. I'm obviously joking. I did not expect that in a million years. And we've got our best EPs of the year tonight, and a bit like last night, a lot of them match. So we won't be playing as many tracks.
Yeah, yeah,
Like there's instances, one was at 3 and one was at 4, and one was at 4, one was at 5. I just said, well, just line it up for tonight, just to make it easier, and because it's there's no point in playing a band twice if they're at fourth and then the fifth again.
yeah. I know. Yeah,
No, you're going to get the idea of why we put them in the top 10.
yeah.
And like yesterday's list, this can get in the fucking bin as well too, because the amount of stuff that
Oh,
this make it.
I
Thankfully,
know. It could have been a top 30 for me.
yeah, thankfully,
Easily.
I have 20 to work off that I'll put up in the site
Yeah.
in a few days' time because it was just really, really hard again.
Yeah.
But
And
that just goes to show what a year we've had.
I know. And basically, I'd say now, anything that's in, I'll be posting top 20 lists for the singles, EPs, and albums.
Same as.
And especially with the EPs, as far as fucking 16 in my EPs list, they all could have been easily in the top 10. Like, they're fucking phenomenal fucking releases. They're really good releases.
Sure, I have 2 in this time. That's different from yours.
Yeah,
The rest of them were all in there. They had to be.
yeah, yeah.
And there was just 2 I changed because they're both in my top 20, but they're just these two that I put in deserve to be in the top 10 in my opinion. So we shall kick off with Black Hole Divers, who released their EP this year. Was it in Punk We Trash? That's it, isn't it?
In Punk We Trash. Yeah.
And we're going to play some of their track, These Walls. Here we go. Wait, where's my remote in case the ad thing happens? I've stopped there now. I gave it the time, and then we'll sort of clarify before we started. We both put that at number 10.
Yeah, that's fucking unreal. Man, that takes me back to my teen years listening to Suicidal
10. Yeah.
Tendencies. It does. That's
And
just
very
fucking
unlucky not to
quick.
be higher.
Which I
And
know, yeah, yeah,
it's a really good EP. And them lads had a great year. Like, they came from nowhere. A bit like Levine last year. They
yeah,
came from
yeah,
nowhere and ended up playing Bloodstock. Like,
yeah. Mm.
haven't heard much of them since. They seem to keep a very low profile.
No, they're working on stuff. They are.
Oh, they're just using this now
Yeah, they're
before to
working
go
on
on to
stuff.
next stuff.
Yeah. I think there could be a lot of stuff happening in 2025 with them.
Oh, they're just getting
Keep an
ready.
eye on. Yeah, yeah.
They just
But
got going. I remember him. I was talking to one of them. I don't know which one it was, and they said they weren't happy with their overall displays in their earlier days. But they said as the time went on, they could see the band was progressing, and
yeah,
they won Metal to the Masses. They played Bloodstock, and they're looking at next year. So they're a bit like, who was that other band that kind of what the Risen Dread are a bit like that too.
yeah, yeah,
They can kind
yeah,
of come and go, like,
yeah, yeah,
but always really really good when they do come back, like.
yeah, yeah.
And that was Black Hole Divers and Punk We Trust. And if you like Suicidal Tendencies or just punk or just good music in general, you need to check that band out.
Yeah, it's fucking. I think it's gone under a lot of people's radar. Like it's fucking unreal.
It,
Fucking
it has and it hasn't. They've done all right, but it's just again when
yeah,
I'm gonna go down. I start talking about internet algorithms again because I'm bored. Even I'm bored of talking about it now
Mm.
because it's just the way it is. But look, at the lads have done well, and we wish them all the best next year. And
yeah,
I'd love to see them live. Apparently, they put on a great show. Apparently.
yeah. Oh, fucking unreal.
They look proper, man. They look proper. And at number 9 on your list, you've gone with Horrenda. Think on Your Sins,
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
and we're going to play some of their track "Come and See." Oh no, that's okay. Well, there's plenty of ads to come, I'm afraid. I'll stop there and I give it the time. So you went for Horrenda. Think on Your Sins at number 9.
9. Yeah, man, they've really fucking progressed the sound they have. And that fucking video for that track, it's
Brilliant.
fucking brilliant. It
The
is.
presentation of the whole thing
Yeah,
is amazing. Like
yeah. But
based
I
on
all
1847.
yeah, I've always liked the way they touch on Irish history,
Yeah,
some of it, and fucking the
Hmm.
fucking Roman Empire,
Yeah.
basically. Deadly.
Yeah. I could easily have just put this at number 9 as well too,
Yeah,
and kind of. But I've someone else at number 9 that
yeah,
we'll talk about in a minute. But no, man, Horrenda were desperately unlucky to miss out on my top 10.
mm,
But it's just, I just prefer the other one at number 9. That's
yeah,
in my top 20 for
yeah,
definitely.
yeah, yeah.
It's probably going to be 11 or 12. Probably 11, I would say. That's how close it was.
Jesus.
But it was just so fucking hard, man, to pick 10.
I know, I know, I
Because
know.
there was ones that just obvious, like, that
Yeah,
they had to be in there.
yeah,
A bit like this, the singles yesterday, that was just that it had to be in there. But that's just how good of a year we've had in the Irish scene, isn't it?
yeah,
And if you're a fan of black metal, that's Horrenda Come and See. Check that out first and go from there.
Yeah.
Then go to Think on Your Sins. If you like Come and See, you will like where they get then. And if you have the opportunity to see them Boyles live,
Go and see them.
go and see them. They are a
The
fucking
fucking
force of nature live.
yeah,
They're one of the best live backs in the Irish scene that I've ever seen.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I've
There,
seen them at the Siege there whenever it was, and Jesus, they were good.
yeah.
It's
They
a
always
wall.
are. They always are.
It's a
So
fucking wall of sound, not
yeah,
vocalists. A fucking lunatic. Oh, I thoroughly enjoyed them.
yeah.
Anyways, that's Horrenda. Think on Your Sins at number 9 for your list. And at number 9 on my list, I've gone with From Runes. Pick Your Poison. That's what it's called. Isn't it? No,
Poison for your soul.
Poison for your soul. Poison. I always get that mixed up. I always get that.
Yeah.
When I was going to play some of their track, The Cure. I'll stop it there. I give it the time. I absolutely love that EP. It's brilliant.
Yeah, so do I, but it missed out just
Just missed out.
barely.
And
Missed
they're
out.
like me and Horrenda.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I I I didn't want to fucking leave it out basically, but
Oh, sure, man, I
what
know.
could I do?
It was just so hard to fucking pick the 10, as
Yeah.
we've already said. Like, but the From Runes, man, they've been in my top 10 EPs 2 years running now,
2 year, yeah, yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
and deservedly so because they've
yeah,
both been brilliant EPs.
yeah.
I'm not usually the biggest kind of metalcore fan,
Yeah, neither am I, but
but they do it right.
yeah, yeah,
They do it proper, like.
yeah.
And an interesting time ahead for the band because they've lost 2 members this year.
I know, yeah. I think they could be fine.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
And I don't really agree. I'm going to say it on camera. I don't really agree with the treatment of their former lead guitarist. They should have just made a post.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
They should have just said like best of luck. That's all.
Mm.
You know, that's how you create bad feeling.
Yeah, yeah.
That's how bad press spreads. There's nothing more scorned than someone that's scorned. They will go out of
I
their way.
know.
They'll go
I
out of their
know.
way to bring you down, like,
Yeah, yeah.
because they'll be better. And I'm not gonna. That's all in house on their end, but sometimes you have to handle these things a bit better because
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Ireland is a small scene, and people historically bad news always spreads quicker than good news, isn't it?
Yeah.
If someone's talking muck about you, like, well, as I know myself, it'll spread like wildfire.
True. Yeah.
But you're looking. Hopefully they go back to full strength and they have a gig in January with Nihilant and
Ketos.
Keto. So hopefully that goes well for them and then it kicks on for them because they had planned to play there a few weeks ago and it didn't happen.
Yeah.
But look, Faroons have got massive potential to go play.
Yeah. Huge. Huge. No?
They have a sound that could really get over and they
Yeah.
get a lot of views too.
Yeah. Mm.
So best of luck to you lads, but next time be nice. Be nice. Just say it didn't work out or whatever, and we've mutually agreed to part ways, and then nobody can say anything.
Yeah.
You know, little tip for you. Anyways, that was From Runes, Poison for Your Soul at number 9 on my list. And at number 8, we've both gone for Congenital Abnormalities, a resurgence of the grotesque.
What an hour! What a title!
You were also going to say album, weren't you?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you
What
were,
a
yeah.
fucking EP! What
It's
a
an EP,
title!
obviously, but
Yeah.
and we're going to play some of the track Forced Evolution. Here we go. There's going to be an ad on this one for definite.
Can Eleanor Bed get any?
Eleanor Bed, yes it can. It's great. I would just spray all that toxic shit on your bed and breathe it in at night, like. Like, oh, I'll spray Febreze all over your house and breathe in chemicals all day and then wonder why you're sick. Yeah, really smart. Hurry up. Snap it again at the time. That's an absolutely fucking brilliant EPI.
Yeah, it is fucking so good. There's no one doing what they're doing. It's all,
No, not really. No,
I
no,
don't
no,
think
that's not
so.
music.
You know?
But to be honest, man, in the run up to this, it was in my top 20 thoughts, and then I put aside with every. Oh, I've got to go back to check this out.
Yeah,
Put it on, top 10 all day.
yeah, yeah. It's so fucking good.
And they have new music coming in the new year as well.
That's right. Yeah,
But
single.
with a new vocalist, unfortunately.
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
unfortunately in a negative sense, because Brian's a monster.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's unfortunate that he chose to move on.
I know, I know. I
Because
remember
he was incredible on the CP.
yeah, I went to gig. I was thinking, can he replicate?
Oh, he can.
Oh, and he can.
Oh, he's a freak. He's a freak. He's a fucking freak in
I
nature.
know, I know.
Absolute freak of
Amazing.
fucking nature.
Yeah,
I remember going back in his Genova days and he had this big fucking scream and it went on for like 30, it felt like a gun went on for like 30 seconds and he could fucking pull it off, man. He is a freak in nature, so it's a shame, but look at the band have found a new vocalist and we'll be checking them out very early in the new year from what it seems like.
yeah, that's right. Yeah,
So they've not taken it as a body blow, losing an incredible vocalist like Brian, and they just
yeah.
said, "Look, we'll just regroup and go again." Like, and as for that EP, man, just oh my god, it's
So
just
fucking
incredible.
good.
Like,
Yeah.
for the
If
start,
if anyone hasn't listened to that, what is doing?
well,
You know?
unless you like slamming death metal, that won't be for you.
Yeah, but they're more old school to me. I hear for you mightn't be familiar with Mortal Decay.
No, I don't think I am.
Back in they're old school basically.
No.
They kind of have a nice mix of old school slam and fucking the modern stuff.
Hmm.
You know, like Ingested.
And funny enough, Ingested have lost their vocalist as well too.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a shame too. But anyways, that's beside the point. Congenital Abnormalities, a resurgence of the grotesque. What a title!
What a title. Deadly.
And I urge people to go and check it out
Yeah.
because they have gone under the radar a bit.
Yeah, big time. It's so just such a good fucking band there. You know, I have a lot of time for them. They're great fucking musicians.
Oh, they're fantastic, and your man Geordie is a fucking great player. Like
Yeah, yeah.
he done that Winterness thing on his own back in the day. That wasn't
I
that one
know, yeah.
Marlis, or was it in my? It was in my end. No, it was before we started this. It was in a different list I done.
Yeah,
So he's a talent,
yeah.
a fucking serious talent. And next on our list is Hero and Error. Well, we've both put at number 7.
Yeah.
And we're going to play some Hero and Error, it's self-titled. So we're going to play some of their track, Enemy Within. I'm stopping again for the time. That's desperately unlucky not to be higher, man.
I know, man. And that is so fucking good, that EP is.
What a return from the lads.
I know. I fucking hadn't listened to it, and I listened to it about a month and a half ago. I can't leave this out. I cannot leave this out. Like, it's just too fucking good.
I'll be completely honest with you. I knew it was good. But when you sent in your list to me, you sent them in earlier than I imagined,
Yeah,
considering the struggle we had. I was like, oh Jesus, I have to go back to that. So, but like congenital abnormalities.
yeah,
And I went back to it and I was just like, oh my God, that is so good.
yeah,
I'd forgotten how good it was.
yeah,
Because we just check out so much music that, every week, like that, they kind of, sometimes you do forget how good things are, don't you?
yeah. You do it, yeah,
And Jesus, man, they had a serious comeback.
yeah,
Like everyone was of the assumption that they were gone as a band. The next thing the announcement came earlier this year, obviously, that we're back.
yeah.
And they played sold out gigs all over the place. Like,
I dying to see them. I've never seen them live. I want to see them live big
it's not
time.
they'd be good live.
Yeah, yeah,
They'd be proper live, they would be.
yeah.
And it's great to have them back.
It is, yeah, yeah,
No really word on what's happening next, but they've definitely got a gig booked for next year.
yeah. I think so, yeah,
I'm fairly sure they'll have a gig booked for next year.
yeah.
There was one that was called off there about 2 months ago.
That's right, yeah, yeah.
So maybe they're.
Oh, they were meant to play up in Belfast, and I think they had to cancel, and someone filled in for them. But they're gonna, I think.
Oh yeah, it was on the fucking solo turn gig.
Yeah, yeah. There's a few other bands as well.
It was, yeah. Look, as I say, it's great to have them back and had to be in our top 10 somewhere. Didn't just had to be.
It just, yeah, couldn't leave.
Couldn't be left out. And that was Hero and Error. And that was the track Enemy Within. Fucking serious stuff. And at number 6 now, we've both gone for the same project at number 6 as well too. And we've both gone for Ballast Thought Equation. And we're going to play some of the track N equals Folly. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah.
stop when I give it the time. That's a fucking brilliant EP.
Deadly EP, that is.
And I'm desperately unlucky not to be higher as well too.
Yeah. Fucking what a fucking player that guy is. Fucking
He is
unreal.
good.
Yeah, yeah,
And that is really unlucky to not be in higher on my list. Really,
yeah.
just ones ahead of it were just like, oh, fucking hell.
Hmm.
Like, that's just like classic, the Haunted at the Gates, Carcass type stuff. Like,
Wait
what's
a
wrong?
second. Wait a second.
Oh, let's pause. Right, when we're back, we had such a bit of a gap there for a few reasons that now we're completely mithered to where we were all we're saying before we finished up. But we know we were talking about Ballstott and how good it was anyway.
Yeah, that's right. But man, when you compare that to the first EP from last year, that's just fucking miles better.
Oh, jeez, I wouldn't say it's miles better now. I thought the last EP, Anti-Life, was class. It finished number 3 on my list last year.
Yeah,
And it was very much in the thoughts for number 3 again this year.
Jesus, yeah,
But unfortunately, there was just a few ahead of it, like this year.
yeah, yeah.
But to finish 6th this year, man, is an achievement.
I know. Yeah,
And then again, this should have been way higher.
yeah,
It was just the nature of this year. And that was Ballast from his EP Equation, which he sent on to me too as well, which I very much
yeah.
appreciate.
I got one as well from him as well. Fair
That was
play.
very fucking sound of him. Like,
Yeah, I know. I know. Yeah,
I was thinking about bringing in the copy to show up on the camera, but I think it'd be a bit disrespectful to everyone else just to show one or two and not show the rest, you know.
yeah, yeah. I know.
Even though most of them probably were never released on physical anyway.
Mm.
Anyways, that was Ballast. And that's the track N equals Folly. Brilliant, brilliant stuff. If you like old school Carcass and stuff like that, At the Gates, The Haunted, whatnot, you need to check that out. It's
Get on that. Yeah,
brilliant, brilliant
definitely.
stuff. Like, he is a fucking maverick.
Yeah, yeah,
He pumps out stuff at a level that's not a human, like, really, doesn't he?
yeah. I know. Yeah, yeah,
Amazing guitar player. And he does it all himself, but outside that vocalist, death metal voicer.
yeah.
So that's basically him that does all that.
Exactly. Mm.
It should have been at number 3. I should have put it at number 3. I should have put this at number 3. No, fuck it. I should have put this at number 3. I should have put this at number 3 now to think about it. I should have put this at number 3. But look at it. It's in the top 10. And at number 5 on your list, you've gone for Body Drinkers, who dropped their EP Corporal Slurry. And we're going to play some of the title track now. There's going to be an ad on it.
Say no to back pain.
Say no to back pain. You can't say no to back pain. You either have it or you fucking don't. And no fucking gel and all that monkey shite will do anything to help it. Nonsense! Nonsense! I was stopping to give it the time. Brilliant EP.
Deadly EP. I almost forgot about that until you reminded me a couple of weeks ago.
I did, yeah. And then all of a sudden it was at number
Oh,
5
yeah.
on your list.
That number 5, yeah.
And I was saying earlier on about Horrenda being my number 11. No, that's my number 11. That's my number 11 for definite.
Yeah,
It was desperately unlucky not to make it in.
yeah.
It's amazing, like. But when I seen you had it at number 5, I was kind of like, well, we've got it in there high now anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
So if I didn't do it, you done it.
yeah.
Because we're in the top 5 territory now. Like these all deserve the top 5, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
yeah.
And that was recorded in the live room down in Cork. Like,
Yeah, it was recorded live,
yeah,
was.
there was no studio tricks here. This was all recorded live,
Yeah,
which makes it even more impressive.
I know. And they're fucking unreal live.
Oh, I'd say so. Chris is a
Yeah,
fucking monster
I
vocalist.
know. Yeah, yeah.
He's a nutter in the best possible
In
way.
the best possible way. Yeah.
Goes up there and screams the head off of himself and just has the crack. Like,
Yeah, yeah.
he's a funny man. I met him once. Oh, it's a good few years ago now. When he was playing with Z-Ren. How would you describe him? Feral. But again, my time with him was brief.
Totally
But
bad.
I thought he was a fucking cool dude. Like,
Yeah.
he scared the shit out of me. He came up with this massive fucking didgeridoo that he was playing on stage and just blew it at my head, and I was just like, it was funny though. It was funny, but he absolutely nailed me. I don't think I've ever got a fright like that in my 20 years. Like, just good crack. But Body Drinkers, man, they were. Did they make it into our list last year?
Yeah, they were. I forgot what number I had them
They made it
last
into our
year.
list last year as well too.
Yeah,
One of ours,
yeah.
anyway.
But that I love real filthy fucking death metal grindcore. It's just
Oh,
there.
it's just good. Like,
Watch it. Fucking no frills, basically. Just fucking blast the fuck.
I'm sure they recorded it live. Like,
Yeah,
and who releases an EP that's in a live setting?
yeah. I
They watch
know.
all the studio tricks, don't they?
Yeah,
No frills with these boys, just down and dirty and good stuff.
yeah.
So that was Body Drinkers, Corporal Slurry at number 5, and deserving to be at number 5. At number 5, I've gone with Geomite from the EP Untold Visions, and I'm going to play some of their track Transcend Your Storm. Here we go.
Dry cough, chesty cough. Try.
Cough medicine ad for kids. That really applies to us, doesn't it? Oh no, I pressed the wrong button again. I've stopped there, I've stopped it. I don't want to stop it, I don't want to stop it.
Epic.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, yeah.
And this style of music is a style of music I never listened to be honest. Power metal, kind of blacky power metal stuff, like,
Yeah, I know.
it's not my bag at all. But then when I heard this, I was just like, oh, this is just perfect, like,
Yeah, yeah,
for what they're doing. They've just nailed it, like,
yeah,
unbelievably good, like.
yeah.
And of course, Ronan from 10 Ton Slug is doing the heavier vocals as well too, which is the combination of the two vocals is
I
class.
know, yeah, yeah. That's fucking really fucking good. And they have an album coming soon. Very soon.
Oh Jesus Christ, another album.
In the new year, basically.
Oh, I know, but we've touched on this already. How about next year? How stacked it is
Yeah.
already, and now we're even them on top of it. Fucking hell! Next year is going to be vintage as well.
Yeah.
And man, that EP just blew me away. I remember I put it on. I was like, well, I don't like power metal and stuff like that, and I'm just like, well, I'll see how I get on with it.
Mm.
Put it on. I was still listening to it 2 hours later.
Yeah.
2 hours later, I was still listening to it.
Deadly.
That doesn't happen to me, man.
I know. Yeah. Yeah.
It does, but it doesn't happen often.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of good when that happens, though, you know?
Well, once that happened to me, I was just like, this has to be high in the EP years. It has to be high, and it made it in at number 5, and deservedly so because check out Geomite, Untold Visions. It's a fucking phenomenal EP, absolutely phenomenal EP.
Yeah.
And we've from here on in now we've matched out the top 4.
Yeah.
Even though I should have put Ballast Tot at number 3.
Mm.
I should have swapped number 3 with number 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
But,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
but look at, I should have done. I should have been better. Anyways, at number 4 we've gone for Worn Out. What's the name of the EP?
The EP is called Low.
Low. That's it. That's it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're going to play some of their track Deeper. That EP is just fucking intense, isn't it?
Yeah. It's fucking unreal.
It's unbelievably good, and I'm really unlucky not to finish higher.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's fire, like it's
True.
just madness from start to finish. It's just
Just
100 miles
just
per hour.
pure ferocity from start to finish,
Oh yeah, it
basically.
kind of reminds me
Ah,
of Converge.
unrelenting. It is.
It reminds me of all Converge.
Yeah, yeah, big time. Yeah.
It's that pure,
Jane Doe era,
pure
basically.
intensity, like just pure, like all out, just 100 miles per hour. There's no downtime here. Like
Yeah.
there's no going to be no rhythm section here. It's just going to be just like fucking, just beating the shit out of it for like fucking however long they're on stage. Like. And the lads have done well over the
Yeah,
last.
they
Well,
had a really good fucking year. They have
that's some big
basically,
support
and they're
staff and stuff.
going out on the road again in the new year.
Yeah, they
Over
tour
to
a lot,
fucking
don't
the
they?
likes of England. They're getting out there.
Oh, they're doing it organically, like,
Yeah, yeah,
and he's doing it well with Dead Cult Promotions as well too, Evan, because he's bringing
Yeah.
over touring bands now,
yeah,
and he's establishing contacts in England,
yeah.
which is massive.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah,
Okay, now all of a sudden he's got contacts in Edinburgh and Leeds because of the 100-Year-Old Man and Code Speaker tour.
speaker. Yeah, yeah.
So there you go. There's 2 contacts made in 2 cities straight away.
Amazing, amazing.
Like they're doing it right. They're doing it
Yeah.
organically, the old school way.
Yeah,
They're not crying online that no one's booking us. They're going out and fucking fishing for it. Like they're searching.
Mm.
which is impressive to see because a lot of bands now can blame outside factors when that's always been the same.
Yeah,
We watch documentaries about Metallica going from town to town and getting enough money at a gig to get to the next town.
exactly.
You know, and Metallica made up like fucking 200 million this year or something mental like. But I know that's an extreme example, but it's always been the same.
Yeah,
You've got to be a road warrior and ready to get out into people's faces. And Worn Out have done that massively.
yeah.
And best of luck to the lads. I know they don't like me, but I don't mind. That's okay. I think you're sound, and I think your music is very good. So, best of luck to you, lads. Anyways, that was Worn Out Low. That was a track called Deeper. And at number 3, we've both gone for Insidious Void Hellscape, which was
Fucking hell.
unbelievably good. And we're going to play some of the title track now. It's going to be an ad again.
Like a
Stop there and I'll give it time. Even though I kind of regret not putting Ballast at number 3. That is number 3, really, isn't it, though?
Yeah, man.
It is. It's fucking class, like.
Yeah, the huge fucking sounds.
It's just massive. If you're a fan of death metal, like, this is just perfect, like.
Yeah, yeah. So fucking good.
Like, Shane, man, he is a player, like.
Yeah,
And fair play to him for keeping it going, like, over all the years, like.
I know. Yeah,
And I think he's found his band now for the current time.
yeah, yeah.
Like, they've played some big gigs, like.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Played the Mandela Hall gig.
Yeah, I remember they were brilliant at it. They're always good live. Always good live.
I've never seen Insidious live, but I've seen Rupturation live and I've seen
Yeah.
Shrouded live.
Yeah,
I know there were bands he was previously in, and they were fucking fire on stage too. Like,
yeah. I'm not surprised.
just a wall of fucking noise, like.
Yeah.
And for a 3-piece, man, they can make it.
Yeah, the same with Insidious Void.
That's what I mean. Like, I was just saying, like, the live videos I've seen, like, that shouldn't be able to make that level of a fucking
I know.
audio itself for a 3-piece. Like, it's just a wall of noise, but in the best possible way.
Yeah.
Like, I remember when Rupturation played the gig in Galway with the Damaging thing years ago. Like, they nearly scared everyone out of the venue. I'm not joking, man.
Yes.
They just came on, and it was just this wall of noise, and it was just like it was like almost intimidating to some people. They were
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
this is what the fuck is this? I was like, you're weak and pathetic and fools. This is just fucking class, like. And Insidious Void is obviously the same thing,
Yeah.
and a band I would love to see.
Oh, you fucking really, you'd love the man.
I know it.
It's fucking amazing there.
I like Shane too. He's a sound lad.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
He's just a sound fucker, like.
yeah.
I remember I met him at Bloodstock the last time I was at Bloodstock. I won't go into any more details other than that, but I just like him. He's just a sound lad, like, you know.
Yeah, yeah.
He's one of those kind of people, if you don't like him, you're the one that's wrong.
Yeah, you're
You're the one that's wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
It's your problem. And that was Insidious Void Hellscape from that was then the title was also called Hellscape from the EP. If you like death metal, you need to check out Insidious Void Hellscape.
Yeah.
It's in my physical collection too.
Same here. Yeah.
Oh, that's a fucking whopper, man.
Oh, I know.
Whopper. Yeah, number 3 is fair. Number 3 is fair.
Yeah.
And we've got down to the last two now. And at number 2, we've both gone for Grave Sermon. Oh, jeez. Liturgical Perversions. Is that it?
Yeah, yeah, that's correct. You got it right. It's a
Yes.
lot of people can't. Hey.
I'm winning. So this is this mortal disease from. I won't say it again in case I fuck it up. Again, at the time, that EP is absolutely fucking superb. Start to
Ah, just fucking relentless fucking heaviness the whole fucking way.
and I've been lucky. I've seen them live.
Yeah, they're unreal. They are.
David is like a man possessed up there, isn't he?
I know.
Such a quiet, mild mannered character.
I know,
When
then
he
he
goes
gets
up on
on
that
stage.
stage, he is just like a fucking man possessed. And it only adds to it. It only makes the whole,
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
and Jason is a brilliant drummer, as we all know.
Oh man, yeah. And
Legion of
fucking
Wolves and so many other projects over the years. Like,
they've a fucking vast wealth of experience. Like you have Corey there, who's with fucking he's back with a band
back
now.
with that bad
And
incarnate.
you fucking he was with Fifth Dominion back in the fucking day, like as well.
Oh, them boys know what they're
Like,
doing.
yeah,
They really know what they're doing.
proper old school death metal, and
they've had some
blast
big-
forever.
And they've had some big support slots over the last while, like the last whatever.
Yeah,
period of time.
because they're fucking professional as well. Like they are.
Oh yeah, but they supported
Despite
it.
the limited amount of times they play, very fucking. They get up there and they deliver.
Like they played that Death gig.
Yeah, I was at that. They was Left to Die, and they
Yeah,
were
and
fucking.
there was another one too they were on.
I'm trying to. Was it fucking cat? No, wasn't cattle decapitation.
No, I don't know. I don't remember now, but it doesn't matter. We'll move on
yeah.
because we'll only wreck our heads. Oh man, this was just when I heard this, I was just like, this is just proper, like.
Yeah.
And the boys seem sound as well too. I don't know
yeah.
them. I've met them briefly, but they seem to be sound.
Oh yeah, really fucking cool guys. No.
And I was very appreciative for me for
Yeah,
what
I know.
covering them and stuff like.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
They
a
know
lot of
the
people don't. A lot of people don't do that.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't mind that. I don't care. I'm not.
Yeah.
I don't want my ego fucking stroked or my arse kissed. I don't care.
Yeah, I know.
But when people come up to me and go out of their way and say just thanks, it's nice, you know.
I know. Yeah.
You know? It's just a little small thing, but again, it doesn't live in my head anywhere. But that had no factor in my decision with this.
No.
None
Just-
whatsoever.
That's an amazing release. That is fucking. Can't ignore that.
And if you're a fan of death metal, get on Liturgical Perversions, and that was This Mortal Disease. Unbelievable stuff, and
Yeah.
desperately,
Unlucky not to be number one. Spirit.
and we've both
Oh.
gone for the same number one as well too. And it had to be.
Oh, it's fucking yeah, yeah,
It had to be. It's just it's perfect
yeah.
for what it is. It's absolutely perfect. And it's Snowblind from their EP. What's it called? In the Trees or the Shape of the Trees? Shape of the Trees.
Shapes in the trees.
Shapes in the Trees. And we're going to play some with Primal Sky. Here we go. Ah,
Fairy max power.
oh, Fairy Max Power's back again tonight. Yeah, I was there last night too, saying if you put this washing up liquid on this pan that's absolutely a train wreck, that it will magically cure it. Like, it won't, it won't. It's called boiling water. That's how you get that stuff off.
Break of day, lead you astray, and obey. You feel a chill, growing closer still. Before night is found until trapped in time, locked in space, channel grace. Conscious space, far away. What you see, into the eyes of my mutilate. Touch all I feel, just to be the way to time. Jesus, it can't be found. What you live, left behind. Everything changed, the dead of night, digging deep inside. Many a sight, another light. Buried deep, much wrong to keep. Restless one, lay me down to sleep. More alone, let's believe. Can't be too easy for me. You feel a chill, we're so still. Faithful night is mine until.
And we played over the time for the number one because we done it last night as well too.
Yeah, yeah.
Like that song in particular is the kind of song that gets caught in my head when I'm just walking around. I'd be singing it in my head.
I know.
That's how much that EP has affected me this year. That I can just be walking around singing Primal Sky in my head. Like, it is absolutely perfect.
Yeah, it is.
For what they set out to do. Like they started off as a trash band. And they've gone more in a rushy, progressive direction over time.
Yeah,
But they've just absolutely smashed it with this.
I know. Yeah, I know.
I was amazed when I heard it. I was like, this is just fucking...
Yeah, I knew it was going to be good, but
I didn't expect that.
it's way beyond my expectations. Like they've been sitting on those songs for a long time. Like it's a long time since they released. What a way to fucking come back.
They released a couple of singles that suggested...
Yeah, I know,
that-
which aren't on that. Basically, I think they were releasing them to kind of go in towards that fucking progressive style.
But Jesus Christ, man, this EP was just... It was number one all day.
Yeah.
Had to be. In my mind, anyway. And when you put it at number one on your list, that was just like, yeah.
Yeah.
Not in the sense that I was thinking about it, in the sense that it was just like, well, we both have the same number one.
Yeah.
Like we had the same number one yesterday too. We don't tomorrow.
I
don't
thought
tomorrow.
so. I thought so.
But that's all right.
Yeah.
Tomorrow's the albums. Tomorrow's the big one. No disrespect to the singles or EPs, but the albums this year.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Different fucking.
Different beast, man.
Yeah.
What I have at number 10 is going to shock you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Genuinely is going to shock you as a number 10.
Yeah.
That's the level.
Fuck.
But back to Snowblind. Absolutely incredible return from the lads.
Yeah.
And I've met them over the years, and they were sound to me. Like so,
Yeah.
I've nothing but
I
good
know,
thoughts
yeah.
for them. You know. And again, just deserve to be number one for what they set out to do. They just nailed it. It's perfection.
Yeah.
But that was the case with the top 6, really.
It's true, yeah.
Like at number 5, I had Geomite, who and I don't like power metal, and I put at number 5. Worn Out, smashed it. Insidious Void, mental. You know, Grave Sermon, desperately unlucky. But just this just took it.
Yeah.
And I meant to say something about the reward you're going to get last night. But unfortunately, I lost the run of myself completely when I realised my mic was plugged out. All winners of the Burning Metal Awards 2024 will receive a packet of fucking prawn cocktail Pringles. It's not very much use, like, and it's empty as well too, like, because I ate them last night. But I don't know what you could do with it. You could put sand in it, and you could use it as a door stopper, or you could just. It's a bit too big to be a dildo now, you know. So that's me suggesting that you'll take your award that you won from me and shove it up your own arse, like, you know. So congratulations, everyone, on your empty can of Pringles prawn cocktail that you'll never fucking get. So. And we shall be back tomorrow night, and Adrian will be drinking tomorrow night, which is a better crack because you're a bit under the weather tonight now.
Yeah, man, yeah, I'm fucking tired. I'm all
I
right.
know this is rough going, like,
Yeah.
but I've got 2 podcasts to do tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, I'm doing one at
Oh,
7 o'clock.
jeez,
spread out.
man, you're gonna be fucking. I may get a few drinks then.
I'll not drink on the first one.
Yeah.
It's too early. I'll be fucking in bits by the time it even starts. And thanks to all for watching. And man, before we finish up, like, getting MVPs of the year award, like,
I
unbelievable.
know.
It was completely unexpected, and I couldn't believe it. Like,
Yeah, I know. I was shocked. It was kind of what it's very surreal.
oh, it's like living in fucking the Twilight Zone here.
Yeah.
I feel like fucking flipping a picture of the award and putting in the Twilight Zone music in the background. That's obviously what I meant. That's what it meant to me last night. I was just blown away, and I was very grateful too.
Yeah.
You know, because we've kept this going through thick and thin, and we will. Bad backs, fucking whatnot. We keep it going.
Yeah.
And we shall be back tomorrow for the albums of the year list, which is a monster,
Yeah.
an absolute monster.
And yeah.
And all we can say for now is good luck.